Hey guys, and welcome back to G Can't Play, another double or bust episode, episode number 4. Uh, the challenge where we are trying to either double our money, so we're starting with $1,500, trying to get to 3,000, or we lose it all. Ground rules starting bet has to be $25, unless we're down to our last 500, then I can bump it up to 50, or if we're at 2,500, I can bump it up to 50 at that point. Or if the video's been going for a while, I'll go on tilt and start throwing down some bigger money to try and lose it all or either get there. So let's jump in and see how we do. And the purpose of this is to just try and get a bit better at playing craps, I guess. Generally, I stick to one strategy and ride it out. We don't know, regardless of what happens. So I'm hoping if I play this enough, it's going to give me a chance to get better, change on the fly, and yeah, just sort of recognize patterns and see, hey, it's a choppy board, so I'll change my strategy, or we're getting long rolls, change my strategy, that sort of stuff. I don't think it's paying off just yet, but it takes time, doesn't it, to get to know. So what I'm going to start with today is spending on the 6 and 8, and then I'm going to use that to build up some outside numbers and then start pressing that way. So let's see if that's successful. Okay, and then yeah, let's just see if we can maybe mix things up a bit as well and maybe play some presses, some don't come, maybe we lay some bets, that sort of thing. Okay, so the 6 hits, so we'll plop that on the 5. And what I want to do is I want to get all the way across before I start collecting. So we're really hoping for a long roll to start here. In a long roll that includes currently the 5, the 6, and the 8. I could chuck a field bet down actually. Let's do that. So we've got a little iron cross going. Now we'll see one of those inside numbers. See, there you go. So we actually only made $10 there. So I can't pop down 25 yet. Another 5. Maybe I shouldn't be. I'm going to throw in $5, so I'm going to take 25 onto the 9. And we'll let go of the iron cross. Good timing. Okay. Pays 35. So we'll get the 10 out. And let's see if we can keep this roll going. We're already up to 10 rolls. So let's hope we get a nice long roll going. That's not outside numbers like that, because that doesn't help us at all. 1133, that is wasting our time. Another 11, I don't like this. And this is the point where I'm starting to think maybe I should bring these down and lock in that profit before that nasty 7 turns up. But let's see if we can push a little bit further. I'd love to see a 7 now while the puck is off. And don't mind the outside numbers while the puck is off as well. Although that makes no difference whether the puck is on or off. Okay, out on the 5. How far are we going to push it? Okay, that's a winner. So we got the 4 down. So we started with 60. There we go. If we were to lose now, we'd break even. So let's keep pushing a little bit further. We could take $100 and start again. But I would love for at least one more number to hit. And start building up. Okay, there we go. So 25 pays 49. I'm going to round that up to 50, and I'm going to put 25 on the 6 and the 8. So now if the 7 comes, we're actually down $1. All these high and low numbers I do not like. I want to see a 6 and an 8 hit now, because I will collect if a 6 or an 8 hits. 10. Okay, oh, that was on the place instead of the buy. I should have moved that onto the buy, so it pays 45. So we're actually going to throw $5 in this time, and we're going to bump these 6 and the 8 up to 80. So now we're down $6 overall. There's a 9. Okay, 35. So what I'm going to do here is 15 on each. Now we're back down to $1 down. And there's the 7, unfortunately. So, as I was saying, I should have thought about bringing them down, but I got a bit greedy, and that cost me because we ended up getting nowhere. And let's go again. I think this time I might start with the iron cross. But what I want to do is I want the field bet to be lower. Okay, pays double. Lovely. 30. So I'm going to put 25 on the 9 there. More numbers for us to take advantage of. Lose that 15, but we get paid 35. See, it's a profit of 20. Seven, that's the time we want to see the 7. Well, that puckers off. And what we want to do now is we want to use this field, we want to build these numbers up so that we can replace our field and make some money, rather than this situation where we replace it, we've only got a little bit of money in the bank. There's 11, so 15. So what I'm going to do is we'll put 15 on the 6. Good timing. Okay, 45 pays 52. So 37 in profit there. So we'll replace this. And we'll just go one more field hit. We'll try for one more field hit. There we go. We'll build the 8 up to 45. We'll bring that down. Or actually, we'll just move that to there. Turn the bets off. And now let's see if we can get something going. Okay, out on the 8. So we'd still be down a total of $3 if the 7 was to come now. So what we're going to do is 25 on the 10. Okay, so we are in profit for this roll. Not much, but profit. And now let's see if we can really take advantage, get a decent long roll. But if you have a look here, we have got a couple rolls, so it is going okay. Okay, we're going to collect that one. We'll go to collecting the 6 and the 8. Or maybe we'll press and collect. So we have pressed those ones, so it was collect time. Okay, we did press that last time, but because we've got the collect, we want to get all these numbers in. I'm not fully following a strategy at this point, just sort of feeling it out. We have pressed that one, so we will collect that because we want to start locking in this profit. I think one of the things I've found from previous attempts is not locking in enough profit, just pushing, then the inevitable 7 comes and you've got a lot of money out on the board, but that means nothing if you haven't taken any with you. So it's kind of a mix between, trying to push to get the numbers high enough to actually make some decent money and taking some profit. So we go, 25 pays 49, so we'll throw in $1, and we will pump up the 5 and the 9, and if those are to hit, we'll collect them. Okay, perfect time for the 7. That is what we want to see. And now we're out on the 5. Let's see if we can get one of these inside numbers. Okay, 10, we'll take it. And what we'll do is, once again, throw another $1. We'll pump up the 4 and the 10. Now, if any number hits, we'll collect the next one. Snake Eyes isn't going to help us. Let's see if we can get something going here. There we go. We'll collect that. And we're not looking too bad. We're now up 170. If the 7 to come now, we're up almost 500. If we were to take everything down, there's another 8. Okay, so 45 pays 52. So what I'm going to do here is pop another 25 each on the 6 and the 8. Okay, that's a great one. 50 pays 98. And we're going to collect that one because we did press last time. We'd love to see a 10. 5, we'll take it. That's the winner. It's a pass line gets paid. We aren't playing the pass line, but that's 70, and we're collecting that one because we pressed it last time. And now we're looking pretty good. Up 300, another long roll. A couple 7s have come, but the puck's been off, so we've been pretty fortunate with this one. I think the 2 7s that have come, the puck's been off both times. Okay, now we're going to collect that one because we pressed with that one last time, so we're collecting a good amount now. So now we're up almost $500 if the 7 was to come. So I think, yeah, the hope is, let's see if I can get that over. So one more collect, get it over 2,000 if we can, if we're lucky enough, and we are. And now I'm just going to start pressing. I'm happy I've made the $500. So now we're going to get a bit more aggressive. We're going to start pressing some numbers. I mean, we are up to 31 and 32 on the roll. So you would have to say the, there we go. I was about to say, you would have to say the chance of a 7 is pretty likely at this point. But that's okay. We're up 500 overall. And now that we've made a good amount of profit, I'm going to start by just betting across. And going from there and seeing if we can get one more good roll. Look at this, 20 and 9.5. That's much higher than normal. Although these 7s are bringing it down. There's 3 7s in a row. Would have been good if we were 4 7s in a row, which would have been good if we were playing the pass line and investing the profits back in. It would have been 25, 50, yeah, was it 25, 50, 100, 200. That would have been a good one. Okay, on 6. We're going to go across. And let's press and collect here, and let's see if we can get that $1,000. Okay, that's the point. So 30 pays 35. We're going to pop all of that back into the 6 and just hope that we can hit another one once the puck is back on. Okay, out on the 5. Okay, 25, 35. Let's see another 6. We'll collect if that happens. Nope, there's a 7. And this is one of the sort of common things you can see when you start playing longer amounts of time is you get a good win, you get up quite a bit, and then some 7s come and you get back down to even, then you win some more and you go back up, and then you lose some more and you're sort of just not going anywhere. And that's why I think most people recommend, you've got to take advantage of those long rolls. So you've got to press and collect. So most of the time you may come out a loser, but that one time that really long roll does come, you are taking advantage of it, and it more than makes up for the losses that you've encountered. Well, that's great. We'll collect that one. 65 pays 75 because we pressed. It's just a little bit of profit back, so if the 9 comes, it doesn't feel as bad. Okay, 25 pays 35, so I'm going to put that straight back into the 9. And we're not too worried about complete bets here because we're playing electronically. If you're playing on a real table, you might want to make sure that they're complete bets. Just makes it a bit easier for the dealer, but we're not worried about that. Okay, so it's not working out for us now. We were up 500. We've lost half of that now. And I think, yeah, I might change it up a little bit. Okay, there's another 7. I was thinking of playing the pass line, but it's too late now. We would have, well, it's not too late, but we missed out on a couple. But that's okay. Let's go back to, oops, no, we don't want that one. We want this one. We'll go across one more time, and then if that doesn't work, we'll mix it up a bit. Okay, 25 pays 49, so we throw in $1. I'm going to put 25 on the 6 and the 8. And the reason I like using the money out here initially to build up the inside numbers is there's more chance for the 6 and the 8. There's more combinations of 6 and 8 than there are of 4 and 10. So I build those ones up because they're statistically more likely to hit than these ones are. So I want to use that money that way. Hit again, but I think I've built these up enough now so we can, if a 4 or 10 again comes, we can use them on maybe the 9 and the 5. The 9 comes, so we'll just reinvest that back into the 9. And pop that up to 60. And unfortunately there comes the 7. So as you can see, we're sort of coming back down to even again. It's a bit up and down at the moment. We're trying to take advantage of the long rolls. We did have those long rolls, but unfortunately it didn't go far enough, and now we haven't had rolls long enough to get that sorted. So what I'm going to do now is let's go for, we'll build the iron cross again. So we're going to use the, if we hit the number, we're going to use the field to build up the 5, 6, and 8. And I might also pop a pass line down and reinvest any pass line winnings back into the pass line. So if this wins, this will go to 50. If that wins, it goes to 100. And then at some point, I might take a little bit of profit off it. And the reason I'm keeping this at 15 is I want to take a little bit of profit if one of these wants to hit, because you lose the 15. Okay, so it's 30. You know what, actually, I'll just pop that up and I'm going to reinvest that 30, 15 in there and 15 in there. Okay, 25 pays 25. So I'm going to do another 15 and 15. So that's 30. So we threw in $5. And unfortunately, there comes the 7, so that wasn't good for us. So we're getting a few 7s now. The board's sort of correcting itself. We had those long rolls earlier, and now they're getting a bit shorter, and it's starting to hit us. I forgot the pass line that time. Good thing I did, because the 2 came. Saved us $25. Okay, let's see if we can get something going. We'll take that. 25. So we'll go 10 and 10, and we'll take $5. There's a 6, so we lose 25, but we win 46. It's a profit of 21. So we'll replace that 25. And there's a 10. So 25. So what we're going to do here is we'll go 10, 15, 20. We'll take 5 in profit. Okay, there's another 9. So we'll go 10 and 10 on the 6 and 8. So we're getting these built up now, so we'd love to see some of those numbers hit. There we go. So 55 pays 64, but we obviously lost 25, so that's $39 in profit. And we will replace the field. And there's the 7, unfortunately, so I think overall we were down. So that wasn't very successful. Okay, let's go again. I'm just trying to think of what other strategies we could play. I think we'll just bet across again this time, and we're just going to power press. Oh, not this time though. A lot of 7s. We could start looking at playing on the dark side here, so we might swap it up. And let's give that a go. So now we'll see a whole lot of 7s while the pucker's off. Take some more money away. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play odds on the don't pass, and just even odds at this point, and I'm going to lay the 4 and the 10. Okay, well that worked out. What we're going to do is I'm going to reinvest, so we're going to pop this up to 50. Okay, out on the 8. Once again, going to lay the 4 and the 10. Could lay the 4 and 10 and play the inside. That's another way to go. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's start getting a bit more aggressive. There's a bit of a common theme in these videos, is you get to a point where you just want to start throwing all your money away, which is not very good bankroll management. But also we want to make videos that don't go on for ever. Okay, so we lost 25 down there. Oh, sorry, we lost 50 down there because we doubled it up, but 135, so we're actually down 15 there. I'm not going to replace the don't pass. We got paid on the outside, lovely. Okay. but I am going to lay, once again, the 4 and the 10. And the reason these ones aren't the minimum is this is the minimum you can lay on the outside. Okay, 6, 30 pays 35, so we're going to pop that right back in. And at this point, I'm just going to get aggressive with the pressing, because pressing collecting is just going to get us back to somewhere in the middle. Where at this stage we want to start making some big money. Okay, we lost the lay. I'm going to leave that. Or you could double actually. Let's do it that way. We're going to get aggressive now. So we're going to pop that one up to 80. So we're going to ladder up. Okay, 65 pays 75. So we're going to pop that all back in and hope for another 6. If we get a few 6s going in this roll, that would be lovely. Nope, there's a 7. We did get a little bit back, but we did lose overall. And I am now going to get more aggressive with it. As we are up to shooter number 12, we have been going for a while. So it's time to go on a little bit of a tilt. And now in the real world, I wouldn't do this. But we're going to double our bets to start. It's not a good idea. I'll have a bit more self-control, hopefully, in the real world and wouldn't throw all the money away. But when we're playing this way, I'm happy to go all out. And the goal here is to either get all the money back or go bust. Currently, it's angling towards go bust. But let's see if we can get one good roll and get that money back. So what we're going to do this time is wrong one. Back on the 25s. 1, 2, 3 clicks this time. So now we're getting really aggressive with it. 9, so 75 pays 105. So we're just going to chuck 100 on there. Hope for a repeat up. 8, 90 pays 105. So once again, we'll throw 100 on there. And there's the 7. Okay, looks like we've got one more opportunity here, but it is not looking good for us at the moment. Okay. So 25 out. 1, 2. Okay, we don't have enough chips to make this bet. We are at 0. So this is it, because we are going to invest it all, or we're going to get a 0.7 and lose it all. Okay, so that was episode 4 of Double or Bust. Unsuccessful this time. We did start with a little bit of success. We got up $500 straight away. We had a couple of really long rolls to begin with, but then the board sort of corrected itself, and as you can see, the rolls went back down to about 5 here, and I think that's what ended up costing us in the end. So one of the things I need to really look at is what sort of strategies can I use that are sort of 3 to 5 rolls, but can still be profitable. It might be something like, taking 3 or 4 hits collecting, bringing it down, waiting for that 7 to come, and then starting again, something like that. So that might be something we experiment with in future episodes. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Double or Bust, episode 4. We bust. I'll catch you later. Catch you in the next one.